Good morning and happy, okay, I got a sheep in here. Happy Friday, October 6th. Eat your breakfast, please. Sometimes it's a struggle to get her to eat breakfast. Coffee in my, this is a chickadee, yep, chickadee mug. I love these mugs. My sister gave them to me. I have 3. Okay, so my husband technically has 1 and I have 2, but I have 3. It's already 8:28, so we're needing to get going. But like I said, sometimes it's a struggle to eat breakfast, and it was a struggle for me to get going this morning. Like, I woke up with my alarm at 8. No, I woke up before my alarm, like 5:45. My alarm went off at 6:15. And, sorry, I don't know if it makes people dizzy when I rock. I just, like, I laid in bed for a few minutes. I got up. I sat here for a few minutes and read my book because I wasn't, like, quite ready for breakfast. I had some water. Made breakfast, but, like, by the time I was done with breakfast and, like, sat to take my first sip of coffee, it was already 7:45. I was like, yikes. So I didn't take any video or anything this morning. You finished? All right, go brush your teeth, get some socks. So yeah. My sinuses are killing me today. It's still kind of humid. It's raining. It's cloudy. So today is just going to be a very lazy day. I need to do the dishes. Put some laundry away. I don't know if I have I think I have a load of my husband's work clothes to do. And yeah, I'm just not going to be doing much. I'm going to be reading my book because I only have 1 day, I think, left. And I'm just over halfway through, I think. It's a Kindle book on my phone, so I'll just knit and read. See, you can just tell I'm, like, slow moving today. Like, even just my words are slow. So it's just one of those days, and that's okay. I feel like it's not as exciting. I mean, I've had stuff to share, but I've kind of done a lot this week. But today might not be so much. It might just be some rambles, lots of knitting. I want to try and make a pumpkin, so I'll share that later if that ends up happening. I may watch some YouTube videos. Okay, so this is something that I'm finding is that because I am doing my own Vlogtober, I don't get to watch Vlogtobers. However, I mean, I do. I have been watching them here and there, but she's so distracting, and then my pregnancy brain just then goes, bloop, that thought just goes. But no, I haven't been watching as many Vlogtobers. However, I just have to remind myself that, like, they'll still be there. So in November, when I'm not doing Vlogtober, and I'm like, what now? I can then go back and watch all of the ones that I've missed. So I just discovered someone else was doing it. I think I put it on my watch later list for YouTube, but I'm trying to keep a list down below. I'm not tagging everyone every day because that's like a lot of tags for people to receive, like the mentions. So I'm just making a list down below. If it's in my video, I will put their handle there. You can go back to other ones that I've actually tagged people or just search them on YouTube. Just because, like I said, it's a lot of things to get. So I've rambled for almost 5 minutes. And did you brush your teeth? Did you get socks? Okay, let's go. Time to go. I really am gonna have to turn lights on today when I video because it's so dark, but I'm trying to save on electricity. But I think someone new is laying eggs because Look at the color difference. I haven't gotten a light egg like that in a while. So I'm pretty sure one of the girls, I think, like I know which one she is because she's got really light colored ears. But I'm pretty sure that another one started laying. So maybe I'll get 3 eggs a day now. Maybe even 4. So I was excited about that. The little things, you know? All right, I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I pulled the pumpkin pancake from the freezer. I'm gonna eat that, read my book, and knit. I'll update you at some point. I think I might try and make lists today of like things I need at Aldi and things I need at Trader Joe's and things I want to make sure I have in the house, and compile all those lists that I have in various places of my home, life, whatever. Because I know I have phone, I think somewhere I have paper lists. So I'm just going to compile that all into one place so that I can be a little more organized. Because I still need to get Trader Joe's and Aldi, but that's not happening today. And maybe Whole Foods. Because I know Whole Foods has the big cans of olive oil that I usually buy cheaper than any other place. So it's like worth it for me. It's a little bit of a hike to get there, but it's worth it to like stock up for like 6 months of oil. And it's fine. It's never gone bad on me. So anyways, I'll keep you posted. I had to bring my husband something, so I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts after and got some hash browns. I tried to take a picture of the fall foliage, and I never mind bringing him stuff because I can listen to my audiobook while doing so. Had to crisp up the hash browns when I got home because they were not cooked all the way. And I had some rice, broccoli, and a pork patty left over for lunch. Hi, I'm enjoying some pumpkin spice coffee. It's a 1:24 p.m. I mean, you never know if it's AM or PM, so but because sometimes I am awake at 1 a.m. But I wanted to come on and just share with you quick, because I know I had mentioned it the other morning, about our 1,000 hours outside, and I will put a link down below to the website. There's also an Instagram, but basically it's trying to spend 1,000 hours outside for the year. Really, it's like a movement to just get outside more. So we definitely, well, Liliana may or may not. The weather has just been so crappy and rainy that like she doesn't go out to play when it's pouring rain. So, and then was it last week that it was nice, or the week before, whatever, she was stuffy and not feeling her best. So I didn't want to like push her too much to, like, she had school, so she was in school all day and was exhausted. So I didn't want to be like, go run around outside and get, you know, more run down. So if she didn't want to. So, I mean, she was okay. She wasn't like sick, but I kind of let her, she's old enough now that I kind of let her do her thing. It's so humid. It's not even funny. But anyways, so last year we got pretty close. Basically, it doesn't matter if we make it to 1,000 or not. It's just for me and her to just kind of be more mindful about spending time outside. This year for me has been rough. So I'm almost halfway there. After the end of September. I have 458 hours and 46 minutes. So now I also haven't been tracking as spot on as I was last year. That's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just encouraging time outside. So this is my tracker. They have the trackers online on their website for free downloads. So this is my tracker. It's also really hard to like track with this tracker. I loved it because it was a log, but I liked the one I did last year better. And Liliana's She, after September, is at 647 hours and 22 minutes. So this is her tracker. She chose the flowers. And I just colored in the center of the ones that she, like, she's up to, you know, she passed 600. So she's on to her 700. So that's where she's at. Like I said, I'm also not tracking like her hours as good as I did last year. It's just a ballpark. It's not, it's supposed to be fun and it's supposed to be encouraging. It's not supposed to be like, oh my God, I didn't track those minutes, like whatever. And like if she's outside, and I try and look at the time and just kind of see, but I just estimate. So my thought for the beginning of the year was to walk 1,000 miles. I didn't plan on pregnancy and not basically for 2 months. Let's see. Well, I actually walked more in May than I did in July and August. But it was also really hot and humid, and normally that doesn't affect me as much, but being pregnant, it totally did. So anyways, I am up to, after September, 362 miles. I then changed, my goal was 500. I don't know if I can walk 135 miles from now until the end of the year, but I'm just gonna keep tracking because it's fun. And I like to track it, so I'm going to. If I didn't, I wouldn't. Like, it's not something, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, shame on you for not, no. No. It was just something that I thought, oh, if I'm doing 1,000 hours, I can do 1,000 miles. Definitely going to try for 1,000 miles next year. I think that walking with baby girl will be really good. I did it a lot with Luara. Good for me, good for her, good for the family when we're home together, like on weekends and stuff. So I will make that a goal again for next year, but this was my tracker. This is another free tracker. It does say 1,000 hours outside, but I kind of thought the path, it looks like a path to me, so I thought that was kind of cool. So that's where I'm at. So each color is a month. And I did see something cool. Like people, there's also a Facebook group. People do some cool things with their trackers, and they will pick a color scheme for the month. So like shades of purple or shades of blue, and instead of coloring the whole month one color, they'll do like each day in a different shade to kind of see the days as they progress. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I don't know if I actually will track next year. I have just like each, once again, I start things in the beginning of the year and don't always continue. Like I had started in my journal here, like each month, well, originally I'd started with like all my knits on one page, like my finished objects for the month and all that stuff. What I did for exercise, how many miles I walked, and hours outside, like the books I was reading. I was very organized at the beginning of the year. That quickly changed. However, what was I going to say? I read a lot of books in March. Where was I going? I probably will not do that next year. I don't know, maybe I will, because I've gotten to the point where I literally just have like one page of miles, the miles that I walked, and another page that has our hours, and I make a chart. Will I do that for like 3 of us? I don't know. That's getting a lot. People will do tracking family hours. I was tracking mine separately because I was getting a lot of hours while Luana was at school, and I was just curious for myself. You know, how much time, like I count recess, some people don't. So that's my spiel on our 1,000 hours outside. It's just really to encourage people to get outside and spend more time outside. That's all. So that's my thing. I'll link the link to the website down below. I am working on my socks, my Ghost and Pumpkin socks, and I'm reading my book. So that's where I'm at this afternoon. I really want to nap, but I feel like if I nap, one, I don't really have time anymore, and two, I might not sleep tonight, so this weather's getting me. I do plan to go for a little walk before I get Luana, so I will do that in a little bit, but yeah. Let's see, plugging along today. It's a day. It's just one of those days that I'm slow moving, and that's okay. So. I'm so grateful to live so close to this lovely bike path. It's my favorite places. I love to see like the changes of the seasons on the bike path. And we even walk here in the winter sometimes, and like when there's snow, it's very beautiful too. So I love it all times of year. But yeah, so I'm just doing a little bit because I can't go very far. But that's okay. A little bit of fresh air, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of exercise. This could work on top of my coffee pot. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get a little work done in the kitchen. I have to wear an apron even when I am doing the dishwasher because I just get water and stuff on my belly. So I am gonna start a sourdough starter, which I will go through after, but I'm gonna get Luana's dinner in the oven first. I don't really know what I want. She wants chicken tenders because I found some ranch. I don't know. Did I talk about this here? I don't know, but I'm going to say it again. Hidden Valley Ranch was having a shortage, is having a shortage. I couldn't find it at Stop and Shop or Shaw's, but I did get some from Walmart. Thank goodness. Ranch is her favorite. She eats. Whatever. So for dinner, have chicken tenders. These are what I buy. We all eat the gluten-free ones because they're our favorite. So these are the Purdue Simply Smart Organics gluten-free breaded chicken tenders. I get them at Walmart because they're like $1 or $2 cheaper than the grocery store, like any other grocery store. And then she's gonna have some of these Dr. Prager's broccoli littles because I feel like I haven't been eating a lot of veggies. Well, she had salad for lunch today, so, but still. So I'm gonna get those in the oven. I don't remember what I've said and not said. So hang on. I use parchment, I think I did talk about this. I use parchment paper on a cookie sheet so that, like you saw from earlier today warming up my hash browns, so that I can reuse said cookie sheet. So I'll put another piece of parchment paper and get those in the oven. And then I'll come back and talk to you about my sourdough starter. Okay, so at Dave's the other day, we got lettuce. I never shared what we got. So we got lettuce, mushrooms, mango juice, or mango, like a smoothie. And then we got this mango juice, which I use to make Jell-O. It just has pear juice, which is water and pear concentrate, mango puree, and absorbic acid. So I make my own Jell-O. Lana really likes Jell-O, and I will not buy it. So we make our own with this, and then I got Further Food Premium Gelatin. So we're still working on this. It's lasted a while. I've made multiple batches of Jell-O. So yeah, that's what we use. I did have another juice for our current batch that I'd gotten from Aldi, which is a bunch of different juices, but it doesn't have, I don't think it has added sugar. So that's what I look for in my juice, because it's got a lot of sugar, but if there's not a lot of added sugar, it's good for me. Okay, now I'm gonna make my sourdough starter. So I can't really share this recipe because I don't know if she has it publicly, but Marissa Frost, I think is how you say her last name. I will put her Instagram down below and her website where I bought the class, because I bought the sourdough, her sourdough class. She's got videos. I printed out all of the it actually doesn't go through Sourdough Schoolhouse anymore, but I printed out all of the resources and put them in a binder, and yeah, so I'm gonna mix that and then I'll show you. I have my kitchen scale, my water, my flours. I do use brown rice and buckwheat flour. I know that is somewhere on her Instagram. I just can't share anything that I have paid for because, yeah, I can't. So, in my jar, and I'm gonna mix it up and then I'll show you. Okay, so I store my flours in glass jars. I got these on Amazon, can't remember the size. And then I had a label maker until I ran out of label stickers, but I label them. And then this is what it looks like before it's mixed. I'm gonna mix it up. There are, Sourdough Schoolhouse is a good resource for non-gluten-free sourdough, as well as Venison for Dinner on Instagram, and Ballerina Farm on Instagram are also good resources for sourdough if you are not gluten-free and you want to learn more about sourdough. They have like free resources, but for me, I have to have gluten-free, and it's just so finicky, and I do not regret investing in this course with the recipes that Marissa has to offer. I have her cookbooks too that she has, and they're fabulous. So I really can't say enough about her recipes, and I've made not all of them, but a lot of them, and they're wonderful. Her pizza dough recipe, which I'm not sure if that was paid for or not, is the one that we use, and we love it. So, and then I will just cover it and let it sit. Ooh, the camera's over here down. We'll cover it and let it sit and feed it again in the morning. And it's so hot and humid that it may activate right away. So I'm planning to make bagels. With this, I really want everything. Bagels. Ooh, actually cinnamon raisin sounds good too. I probably will make multiple batches of bagels at once and freeze them because they freeze fabulously. And yeah, I still have my juice from Aldi. This is on my list to get more of. So it is their Simply Nature brand organic juice. It's got 7 super fruits, 100% juice it says. So the ingredients are organic pomegranate juice, organic tart cherry juice, organic red grape juice, organic strawberry juice, organic mulberry juice, organic fig juice, and organic cranberry juice. So there's no added, I mean, like cane sugar is not an ingredient on the list here. So it actually tastes really good. So that's the bottle. I think there was something else I was going to say, but words always escape me, and I keep looking over to the side at myself because the camera was on the other side earlier when I was recording. I'm now debating if I want to make cookies. I think I want to, but I don't. I don't have any chocolate chips. So I may or may not make pumpkin cookies without chocolate chips. I'm just going to try and add pumpkin puree to one of my recipes and see if I screwed up or not. We'll see.